Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features one team who likes to get it done through the air. The Browns are top 10 in pass yards, and they're going up against the Bills, who will need to be ready to cover a lot of space. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just a stone's throw away. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from the University of Notre Dame. It's Jimmy Clausen. Come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 59 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
And some space here. And he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
And that's the way to get things started the first time you touch the football on the road. And you have to believe all week long, all they've talked about is, okay, going into a hostile environment, we're the visiting team. How do we take control of this ball game early? That's one way right there. No fear, guys. And if they had any, it's probably gone after that run.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The quarterback gets to him and drops him.
Let's go! Green 39! Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And 21 yards there as they convert on third. They'll look to throw here on first down. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but My only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, at quarterback. The first carry for the tailback, Jeremy Langford. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 75 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
A handoff, Jeremy Langford. Room to run inside the 40. And he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 1st and 10. Leonard over the middle, complete. That's Neal. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. First carry for Devontae Booker, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now a handoff here to his running back, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play, maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. On 4th down, Tannehill. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all. And the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close, and close quickly.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And to give this time to the tailback. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is, how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays, getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense.
Here we go. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. So a big 3rd down hookup here will take us to the break. The Bills with the early advantage. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, 2nd and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
The reason that counter and misdirection plays work so well is that usually You've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction that starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Now Zare Jones able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go! Blue Lady! Blue Lady!
To throw on 2nd down, Leonard. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, Leonard. And that is incomplete.
Here we go. 3-19.
Throwing again, Leonard. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone to the chalk of the 20. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And here come the Bills. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
Partner, we always talk about how important third down is, but I think first down is equally important because everything comes off of that play. If the defense wins the down, they are able to attack. If the offense wins the down, they might go faster, do other things, and change things up. That big play right there allows this offense to really get in gear.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Offensive linemen are famous for doing their job no matter who's carrying the ball. But when they have the confidence that the person carrying it can break off big-time runs, that makes them block just a little bit harder.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Let's go, Leopard!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. Now back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So on fourth down, here's Matt Darr to kick it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Let's go! 319! 319!
They run a draw here on second down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Well, there was no blitz. That was just a draw play that, to be frank, didn't fool anybody.
Did we hear the entire stadium screaming draw? Because it felt like everybody was all over that play, and the defense won that battle.
Back to throw. Leonard. And he fires one, but incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. When halftime rolls around in just a bit, we'll send you to Orlando. You will hear the dulcet tones of Mr. Larry Ridley with our EA Sports halftime report.
Does dulcet mean good?
Yeah, it's just something that broadcasters say. It's got to be good, right?
It's got to be good.
You tell me.
Well, it's got to be good if Larry's doing it.
On play action, they'll throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he'll go at the 25. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Here's Matt Darr now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
On first down, Leonard. And that'll be incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go! 3-19!
To throw again, Leonard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Leonard. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, standing right around the midfield stripe. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They'll try and start this drive in the air toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And they're going to get this one up past the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Looking to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Posluszny. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Green 39!
On 1st and 10, Leonard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here, time ticking away. Looking to throw, Leonard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Throwing on 1st down, Leonard. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw on second down. Leonard. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go.
On first down, Leonard finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Browns are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Bills have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. 3rd and 7. McKenzie's the target on the quick pass, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 12-yard line. Sticking with the same drive, Foster is found coming across the middle. And after the short pass, he'll score. They strike first in the half. Down to late in the second. Marshall's got the reception, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to their own 28-yard line. So that'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Let's get you back up to Cleveland as we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And spins away. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw. Leonard. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
From the gun, Leonard. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Pulled in at the 24. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. The Bills on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
This one away by the punter, Dar. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And again this time to the tailback. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Offense faces a 3rd and medium with 6 yards left. Looking to throw. Leonard. Going for a right side here. Complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now a handoff here to his running back. Jeremy Langford, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jeremy Langford, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown run by Jeremy Langford. Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Foster. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Second down following the run. Now they'll run on the draw. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
10 yards still left on second down. This is Marshall. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now Franks for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. Here's Franks now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. To throw on second down, Leonard. They find some open field here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Let's go. Green.
On 1st and 10, Leonard throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be knocked down sideways. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Leonard. And this one's incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up a run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. Throwing on 1st down. Leonard. And some room to run now. There he goes inside the 30. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go. 3-19.
To throw on 2nd down. Leonard. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Off the play fake. Leonard. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Ryan Grant, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Roses to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Rosas now to kick this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here we go. Green 39.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll set up to throw. Taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jerry Hughes in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Bills on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Here we go. Green 19.
Back to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you've got to think, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On 1st down, Leonard. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
That one goes for 24 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Now let's go.
On 1st and 10, Leonard. Throw left side complete. It's Neal. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. And an alley to run. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up. Had that lead, they were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Rosas now to kick this one away. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Matt Darr now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work. And being able to hang in there when there's a little adversity early and see them able to flip it around, it's kind of gratifying for a team to watch, especially for a coach.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Throwing again. Leonard. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go. 3.
Back to throw. Leonard. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
It's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Throwing on first down. Leonard. And he's got room. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd down, just 1 yard to go. And he'll give it here to his running back. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. On 3rd down, Jeremy Langford. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And now out come the Bills. Bills. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. The Bills on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 15 yards that time and a Buffalo first. So there's the spike as it comes with 23 seconds to go. He's back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he'll stop it with a spike here with 7 seconds left on the clock. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to win the football game. So they had to take the shot there. Obviously, that was pretty much it, their last chance.
No other play for them, right? I mean, there's no other choice. It's not like you can have some strategy move, right? Punt it away and hope that. No, that's what they had to do. Right now, that offensive unit, they're pretty discouraged on the sidelines. They're going to feel like they let the team down in that situation, but they were in a tough spot to begin with.
And with no timeouts now, they just need a miracle.
Yeah, an absolute miracle. If the team that has the ball, just find a way to run out the clock, take care of the ball, and go home a winner.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the Browns, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.